You really had to come downstairs right when I started the live. Really? You don't ever come downstairs right when I start the live?
Can they see me?
No. Hi, how are you? Now you make me feel awkward because you gotta come downstairs. Don't bat your eyes at me. Hi, everybody. Hi, Melanie. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'm gonna try to make the chat bigger because I can't see what everybody's saying. Oh my goodness. Boy. Oh my goodness, now I can read. I can read you guys now. So if I'm looking over here, it's because I'm trying to read the chat, okay? Hi, Amy. Hi, Elle. Tara, Melanie, Clarence. Hi, everybody. Hi, Big Drew. Oh my goodness, Rar Mel's is here. Am I saying your name, Marniqua? Am I saying your name right? Marniqua. I'm so bad at pronunciation. Hi, everybody. Look at that. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes so everybody just say hi to everybody so we can all bond and whatnot. Yes, hooray for pronunciation. I was worried because Page, oh my goodness. If you guys could go to Page JPEG, oh my goodness, artwork on point, the same exact name, put that on Instagram. Hi, everybody. Hi, Kendra. Hi, H. Hi, J.O. You guys need easier names because I have trouble reading. How have you guys been? What have you been up to? I don't know if I'm freezing or not. So send a blue heart to tell me that it's active and live because right now I can't tell if I'm lagging or if the chat's quiet. Nick's here. Hi, Nick. Marina, hi. Okay, good. Thank you. I am doing okay. Making fun of me for my awkwardness. Oh my gosh. Okay, thanks, guys. Now, Tracy's here. Oh, I'm so happy you got to make the live. What? Why? Guys, it's so weird doing this on the weekend because my family's home, so they're gonna live their best life. So if you hear the noise and stuff, just be aware that I don't live alone. It's okay, Amy. It's okay. Hi, everybody. Okay. We're just gonna completely ignore that. Oh my goodness, making the servers. Oh, yes, Kendra, thank you. So guys, if you don't know this, we have a private group chat on this app called Line, and some very delightful individual decided that they didn't want us to live our best life and continue on conversation in private. So they found out that Line has bots, and if you send the destroy bots into the chat, it will nuke the entire group chat. So we remade it, and we are going to be more protective over the link, and if it happens again, Kendra kindly made us a server on Discord so we can continue those types of conversations. Yeah. So Nick, we have like a private group chat, so like you know, everybody who supports all the drama stuff can converse with everybody and then get to know the creators, and we can build friendships or whatever. And then I'm like, 4:30 in the morning, fam. Who wakes up at 4:30 in the morning and is like, oh, let me just destroy somebody's life? Like, are you that mad? But that's how it was. So we have a new group chat. If you guys want to know what that is, the link, you can reach out to either myself or Fringy. Fringy might be sleeping though, and ask us for the link directly so you can go ahead and join. Yeah, it is messed up, Melanie. I was really upset because I was like, everyone's like, Miracle, what did I do? And I'm like, no, you didn't do anything, fam. It wasn't. Yeah, a lot of people use Discord too. The reason why I chose Line specifically though is because I feel like it's more interactive, especially since you can do like up to 200 and something people in a voice or a video call together. So I'm like, oh, that's more fun. But then I forgot that there are people who actually know how to use that app. So I'm working it out with a friend of mine to get one of the protection bots so that won't happen again. So he's supposed to be sending me that information shortly. So hopefully the room will be protected. And if you guys can help your homegirl out and like this so that the people who hate on me later won't mess me up. So shout out to the 2 people that already gave this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to roll on in. And then we're gonna talk a little bit about Cole Carrigann. Did you guys watch what happened on his Instagram? Did you guys see that? Thank you, Melanie. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Clarence, it was like crazy. I was confused when I saw the invite this morning. But Fringy saved the day and added everybody and stuff. Yeah, it's called Line, Line, and it's like a green icon, and you add that. We have I'm trying to decide on how we're gonna get all the other creators to like join on there, but it's a good way for everybody to converse with each other. Yeah, Line has really cute emojis. Oh, are you getting spammed a lot? You might have to cut off the notifications because I have it like blocked so I don't get the spam. Oh, thank you, Triple J Mom. Thank you. I didn't see that. No, I didn't see what happens. What's your IG? My IG is precarious_mind. PRECARIOUS_mind. And or you can add me on Twitter. My Twitter is Mind of a Miracle, the number 1 at the end, because I think I made an old Twitter before and I couldn't remember the password, so I had to do it over. Clarence says, oh, so Nick, we have to make my cruise a real thing and invite all of the drama channels, but we have to work that out because everybody's beefing with everybody right now, so I don't think that's a good move. Like, oh, let's put all your money into going on a cruise to meet everybody, and then, yeah, I hate you on the low. We can't do that right now. Big Drew asks, what did Cole do now? That guy is a whole lot of mess. Okay. So let's get into the nitty gritty. If you guys did not already see, Cole posted on his Instagram his altercation with his neighbor. His neighbor, if you look her up, oh my God, I forgot to write down her name. Was it hold on. It's like Kattenstein or something. And if you look her up, oh, we have bots in the server. Yeah, for Discord, we do have bots in the server. Jo says, I'm excited for this live. Girl, drop some logic on the smart people. But yeah, if you look that up, I don't think it's on his Instagram story anymore. And unfortunately, I was bootleg and I didn't screen record it like I normally would. It was seen that he was speaking to said neighborly individual. In the process of him speaking to said neighborly individual, her husband was holding her back. I believe that was her sister also in frame, was holding her back, trying to get her into the elevator. And then mans was like, oh, let's just provoke this girl. Let's talk about how she needs to get her child taken away. And she broke free and she was like attacking him. She ran up in his house and then he's screaming to, what was it, like Lilia, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Anyway, so he was like, record, make sure you're recording this. And then the neighbor girl is bashing him with her fist, and then her husband pulls her back, and then they close the door, and he's like, then he ends up taking a screenshot of like showing his neck all scratched up. But I'm gonna tell you my thoughts at the end, okay? His neck's all scratched up, and his neighbor ends up going to Instagram Live, as she also goes on Instagram Live, so it should still be up if you guys wanted to reference that. Again, it's like Kattenstein. He if you go on his Instagram right now, he actually tells people, his audience, to go ahead and report her Instagram, her business Instagram along with her private Instagram. Hold on, I'm gonna see what you guys are saying. Soom's in my link. That's probably why I get spam. Oh yeah, you gotta take out Soom's because I had that too, but it's kind of annoying. Cole's just not it. He does try though. Yeah. Do you think they have live feeding? Okay, so here's my thoughts. It doesn't seem like the neighbor was in on it. I do like, well, okay, let me just tell you what she said in her Instagram live. So she was highly irritated and she said several times that she wished she would have hit him harder. And much more. She wished that her husband did not hold her back. And she said that she told her husband and her manager several times, and she told her sister, if this man keeps coming for me, I'm going to attack him. He makes me volatile. So it seems like their sort of relationship has not been good for a hot minute. She goes on to explain too their dynamic. So she said from when she first met him, she ended up posting this. You can go on her Instagram right now, and then she has like this, it's like 5-page texting. You can go ahead and swipe through it. And she talks about their dynamic, and then that she was warned by other people that he's like a pathological liar, and how he's inconsistent, how he will try to make people pay for everything. And then later on, she ends up saying like it's been brewing for a while, and then especially for like the last 3 weeks, he's been grating her nerves to no end. Hold on. Melanie Clyde said, let's hear Miracle's tea, but knowing the influences they fake or at least exaggerating things. Oh, no, you guys can talk with each other. That's totally cool. But thank you, Big Drew. So yeah, they're sitting there. She's sitting there and writing this whole thing out. And then in her Instagram live, she further goes into detail about how she was in her house, in her nice little nest egg, all comfortable. And then he, like a banshee, starts screaming out expletives outside her door, talking about how she needs to get her kid taken away, calling her out her name, calling her the B word, and then just being real nasty. So then she ends up popping off. But then his friend was already ready with the camera in the middle of the disagreement. So now let's get into how I feel about this situation. No, let me just finish telling you, okay? So she proceeds to keep talking about how much of a liar he is, how he is unable to keep his friends, how he should just go back to Texas. I think that's where he's from. Texas, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows where he's from originally, but she tells him he needs to go back to where he's originally from and continue working his job in Applebee's, how there's nothing wrong with him working at Applebee's, but this life is not cut out for him. And then he's like shouting to everybody that she's 28 years old, and she's like, no fam, I'm 22. He's just shocked that somebody his age can actually get her stuff together and have a business. If you guys don't know, she has a clothing store. And like she's just going off on him, and she's like, I'm just a couple months older than you, fam. You need to relax. And she finishes that off by reiterating how she wishes that she could have bashed his head in, but she didn't get to do so. And as far as the authorities are concerned, allegedly the police were called, and the police were just like, okay, and then nothing happened, and he didn't show up to his house for 24 hours. And the reason why she believes that that's the case is because the ring shows like if anybody's in the immediate proximity, if he comes in and out of his house. So he was MIA for the day. And she's now hiding out. Well, she went to go eat accordingly. Well, that was yesterday, 20 hours ago. So I don't know what she's doing today, but that was all yesterday. Isn't that fun? What did you guys say? Nick would know all about him being a liar, Trutsy. Yes, let's hear what Nick has to say again. Oh my goodness, can you... I had to update myself on his nonsense again because I heard about it in passing, but then I watched Spill's video. I'm gonna... Cole just got some stuff about him. Can we just talk about that for a second? He's from Texas. Cluttered in my head. Let's not harass Dick for the tea. If he wants to share it, he can share it if he wants to, guys. Did anybody else get to watch it though? Did you guys get to see what was on his Instagram? Because listen, I didn't mention to you guys. There were people who were coming into the comments talking to her and saying how like she had no right to put her hands on him and stuff like that. But then she goes on to reiterate like how people don't really know who he is and how she even brings up the whole drama that surrounded him back in like October, November time when it had to do with like Austin and the Ace family and all that stuff with the alleged cheating allegation and the assaults, the physical assaults that he was wrapped up in. So she brought that up. And then she also said that the victim that he ended up mentioning didn't even want him to get involved with that whole situation. And she even brought up the fact that he was trying to capitalize on the fact that a victim was potentially assaulted and he was trying to get money for that. So she brought that up again too. So it was just like more layers, guys. And it's like assault should never be tea. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to reiterate that assault should never be tea, but the whole fact that there are so many different layers to that, and the people who were allegedly the first victims of Austin had come out and been shown to have been lying or retracted their statements. It's just so messy, guys. No, I don't follow him on Instagram. I find him nauseating, Andrea. That's so funny. Waramel says, I saw the clip, but I scrolled. I should have watched it. You didn't really miss much. It was just the hype. Okay, let's talk about how I feel about this. Do I feel like this is staged? Can I say, listen, honey, if you are gonna pop off on somebody, first off, you don't start the whole thing by telling your friend to be ready with the camera, okay? Why are you telling your friend, if you are about to fight somebody, if you are about that business, if you are provoking somebody, okay? I'm not about that life, but I've heard through the grapevine, aka my mom, that you put Vaseline all on your face, fam, okay? You get your nails ready, okay? And you scratch, fam. You scratch and then you put your Vaseline on your face because if they scratch you, it's all clogged up, okay? Okay. So, let me see. Hey Miracle, J Star brought Cole onto the scene. Well, he needs to take him out, put him back where he was, because him in this assault thing, that grated my nerves. Then Keemstar, bringing Keemstar into it, that grated my nerves. But this girl, she's just trying to mind her business. And then you don't ever bring somebody's child into something. Like, why would you go ahead and add more insult to injury? And if you have beef with this person individually, why are you telling people in mass, because he wrote it in text, that she needs to get her kid taken away from her? And he didn't even ask to where her, if you watch the video, her child's not there. And then she gives further clarification that her child was with her grandmother. So Big Drew says, well, I'll read Maria first. Maria, he brought up her child though. He went too far. Big Drew says, despite his messy behavior, I don't think anyone should have laid their hands on anyone. I think she's wrong for that, but Cole shouldn't have been doing that at all. You know, I agree with you. Nobody should put hands on nobody, but don't ask for smoke and don't provoke somebody because they were already holding her back. She was getting inside of the elevator and he went off on her again. So unfortunately, he messed with the wrong one and he faced the consequences of it. But I don't understand. Okay, if you back watch his story, he was boo loving with somebody. We don't know who the boo loving person was, okay? He was walking on the beach, holding hands, skipping all happy in the water. It was a grand old time, okay? And then he later on shows the outward effects of whatever attack that he faced, and there was all this red lined up his neck. But why did they look like full-blown hickeys though? I ain't never seen nobody's nails drag on somebody's neck that looked like circles. Can you help me to understand? And she punched him. I'm gonna read what you guys said. Wicked Tess, it just looked like he was provoking her hard and wanted her to get that exact reaction, looking to create his own drama. Seen enough of that lately. Okay, for real, is the little Ben at the end or Mario Jerry Springer? I don't know. Ma'am. Okay. Yeah, provoking is wrong and she shouldn't have done that. I've had my own share of run-ins and my own neighbors and they would have provoked me, but I never laid on hands. I guess that's me. And Big Drew, you have control. You have self-control. But she said that she has a spicy personality. Allegedly, she has also shared with him before that if you keep this energy, I'm going to have to outwardly show you why you shouldn't mess with me. So she had allegedly given him fair warning. So I feel like if somebody warns you not to mess with them anymore and then you go ahead and do that, you're going to end up facing the consequences. I don't think it's right. But in essence, I feel like she gave him ample warning. So some people, unfortunately, are not going to take that at all. Yeah, Kate Phillips says he totally baited her. Cole does dramas and makeups and stuff, and he's just a YouTube personality, entertainer, somebody person. Jeffree Star, as was told, brought him to the forefront. Yeah, he just a mess. I don't know. He's a mess. But guys, tell me how you're feeling about this, because it's pretty quick tea, so to speak. But like, I don't know. I just feel really apprehensive about the situation because it's just for no reason. Like, for no reason, this all happens. Yeah, for warning her stop was given, he shouldn't have continued with her. Exactly. And when you bring somebody's child into play and they start reacting, Amy said, I feel nothing. Well, technically I shouldn't feel nothing either, because it doesn't involve me. So I feel for the person in the situation because all these people are bashing her, and I'm like, you know, I'm not even that mad at her because he asked for smoke and he got smoke, and I'm like, well, I can't help you there. I will have you guys know I am not a violent individual. I have not gotten into any fights, okay? But do I know people who will pop off on somebody? Absolutely. My family has been known to hit first and ask questions later, and I am the peacekeeper at all times. I learned from a young age, my dad told me, child of God, you have a heavy hand, so you can't be hitting people. And I learned, okay? So I have not ever been in a fight past the age of 14. I could say that with my chest. Cole acts like he can do and say whatever without repercussions. He can throw stones, but then run to a lawyer. He's, yes, I felt that. And then I don't understand why, because if she wanted to pursue legal action, she could very much do so with his own footage, because within his footage that he provided on social media, he was actively provoking her. And defamation is a thing as well. He's endangering the welfare of a child by telling people to get involved with that situation. So he can also screw himself over with his own evidence. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, I'm having feelings about him going at her children. Big Drew said it might not involve any of us, but we like to mind our business. Absolutely. We do what we do best, and that is minding other people's business. It's okay to live vicariously through other people. And I find myself in this place where I always say that people are curious. They're either curious or they're concerned. In this case, I will say my curiosity is there for Cole, but I'm concerned for this young woman because her social media following isn't as strong, and she doesn't have as big of names that backing her publicly. So she outwardly said, like, yo, this is like, you could tell that she was about that life before. She was like, what did she say? I'm a Latina, and my attitude, but I don't think she should just put it on her, being a Latina, because I don't want other people to be like, oh my God, you're trying to say all Latin American women are violent and blah, 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 because that's how people like to take things and spin it. I think it's unnecessary, but that's how people are. But she was about that life before, and she clarified to him that you can't do that to me and think it's gonna be okay. Cluttered like my head. He's a nightmare neighbor. I'd move floors if I were. Oh, so I didn't tell you guys this. According to her, she had indicated that he went to the management downstairs in their housing and told them that she attacked him unprovoked. Like, he out of nowhere, he was just walking the hallway and then she just came and attacked him. So he's not even putting any sort of blame on himself, and he's trying to get her kicked out of the place where they live at. Isn't that interesting? Pillows falling in the background. Oh my goodness. What else did you guys see that was going on? Because that was like the most pressing thing I saw on Twitter, Instagram kind of thing. I heard that people are giving mixed reviews. He's a punk. Guys, can we be nice? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't understand why when his name comes back up, it's always with something so heavy. Like, are you fading that much out of the limelight that you have to make yourself more present and available to people by being a hot blazing mess and a menace to society? I don't understand that. I don't know him at all. I don't, obviously, but his reputation precedes him. So I don't think he's helping himself out at all by being like this. And I think that there are better ways to handle situations like that. So if he is actively having issues with his neighbor, he could have done one of two things. Either he could have very nicely spoken to. There could have been several things done. Speaking to her completely, just because you live in the same building does not mean you have to speak to each other, but you could be cordial and respectful. So if you see her, hello in the hallway, or you don't have to say anything at all, just mind your business, okay? The other option is speaking to management, asking to move floors like as was suggested in the first place, or getting the authorities involved before a physical altercation took place. If he really had that much dislike towards her, if he put that inside of the books, they would have come for a domestic case, a domestic dispute and stuff. And if it's really that serious, what is it called? A restraining order is a thing. That's what people have. If he's really, like, if the law was that, if that was really his intention. But I just think he was trying to be nasty. Big Drew, I'll be honest, I forgot about him after his last drama. He isn't memorable, and his career might not last if he's always in the spotlight under bad light. I think that's why the girl told him to go back where you were from and work at Applebee's, because Applebee's is peaceful. Applebee's does not promote violence and acting a hot blazing mess and having a full-on matching tracksuit to look good on Instagram while the girl is wearing some leggings and a t-shirt. Have a nice day. I think he was looking way too cute to be in the middle of fighting. Oh my God, what happened here? The laptop just died on me randomly. So if you guys are talking, I can barely see what you're saying. Hold on. What's her Instagram? It's Kattenstein. I think it's Kattensteinn. Don't quote me on that. I can't really remember. Oh, the laptop just decided it was just going to update. Okay, I guess I'm reading off the screen now. Oh. Yeah. Once she came at her, no, stop. Make sure you're filming. Then she called up the friend too. She was like, what type of friend are you? Like, you see your friend is getting beat up and you're sitting here with a camera in your hand. A true person about that business would put their phone down, stop filming, and then be bashing or fighting too. Like, why are you letting your friend get beat up? Like, that's so weird. Like, what happens if her husband wasn't there to stop the whole thing? Put a blue heart if you think that she should have put the phone down and jumped into the fight. I don't like when my laptop wants to randomly update. That's what I'm saying. And it's shutting down. It's still processing. Thank you guys, YouTube, Melanie, and H, the sensible ones. Listen, if I'm not gonna get into a fight, but I know y'all would have my back. I see you. I see you. I'm not getting into no fight though. Jessica Kitty dropping phones, good. Everybody who dropped their phone to go help their friend, I see you, good. We about this life. I'm not. I ain't gonna pick the fuck. I'd be like, excuse me, can you stop, please? Please, my father said I was heavy-handed. I can't be hitting people out here. Let me tell you about my heavy-handed nonsense. Childhood, okay? You ever heard of the game Ding Dong Ditch where you ring people's doorbells and like run away because you're childish? This is like, I'm talking about like 10 or something. Me and my heavy hands, okay? I lived in an apartment complex and this is beyond the statute of limitations, I'd have you know. Okay, so we were running past somebody's house and my neighbor's house. I like slapped their window like this. The whole window smashed into a billion pieces because I slapped the window like this. I felt so bad. I'd never played again. I'm like, I'm staying in the house. When you guys are playing, what is it? When you guys are playing, what's that game when you, like, two teams go separate? Manhunt, that's what I'm gonna play. Yeah, I'm really heavy-handed. And it's, like, accidental. I don't know, like, I don't know my own strength at times. One time, it was like last year, I was washing the dishes, the glass slipped out my hands. My aunt can come down here and tell you guys a story because it slipped out my hands. I went to go catch it and I crushed the whole glass in my hand. I'm like ridiculously strong sometimes and I don't know my own strength. It's like awkward. I don't know why it's like that. And it's like sometimes I can't even open a jar. So help me to make sense of that. Oh my God, the laptop is finally starting back up. What have you guys said in the process? Oh my goodness. Did anybody get the new Tati beauty blender pad thingy? Did you guys order that? Yay, Alyssa, you made it. No, Big Drew, I would not be fine in a fight. I wouldn't, because I'm so peaceful. So I don't like hurting people. I don't like the potential, like I don't even like the idea of me potentially hurting somebody. So I'd probably be just like my equivalent of getting into a fight is like holding somebody's hair until they calm down and I'm just like, are you done? Because I'm not gonna hit you unless you hit me first. And you would have to, like, they would have to make me cry. Because when I cry, I get angry, okay? No, did you get it? No, I didn't get it, guys. I don't wear makeup that often for me to feel like I have a need to invest in that. I only try to purchase things that I feel like would benefit me in the long run. So, like, I wear my natural face most of the time because I'm so obviously perfect. No, just kidding. But I don't wear makeup that much. I have really sensitive skin and I break out, like, easily. You can breathe on my cheek and I probably, like, break out with cystic acne all over the place and I can't be having that. So, something like that wouldn't benefit me. But I've been seeing so many mixed reviews, like it looks like really good, but then I also see that people are saying that it's overpriced. I mean, you get 2 of the sponges with it and most beauty blenders are like $20, but that's if you don't know how to shop, because if you go to like Marshall's or Burlington, you can get them for $5. I don't know why you guys overspend. Not me. Why is this laptop taking so long? This is why. Let me see. Most people say, yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are saying it's a cash grab, but then other people were like, I've only been seeing raving reviews. It's the best thing in the world. But I'm like, who's saying it's the best thing in the world? Like, Tati is a nice person in general. So I feel like people can only say nice things about her. It looks like the same material and makeup. That's what I'm saying. It's not revolutionary. It just has her name on it. And it's soft and it's big so it can spread all over the place. But bigger isn't always better in those sort of, like, those cases. Because it's just like, me and my accident-prone self, I just drop it all over the place and waste the product anyway. I'm the type of person that buys new things and drops it immediately. There's several videos on here. If you go in my old archive of videos, I buy things and I drop them as soon as I pull them out the box. So it's not for me. Oh my goodness. I think I'm catching a cold. Oh. Look at me brandishing this Jeffree Star straw. People might cancel me for that because, oh, you're promoting Jeffree Star. Listen, I like the products. What you want me to do? Wait, why you say Shane Dawson pork? Shane Dawson is not pork. I get that though. I totally get that reference. Yeah, every dollar does matter. When I tell you the Dollar Tree be the place, they got the best snacks. Okay, they got the name brand snacks for $1. Go ahead and buy your snacks. Okay. You go to Costco, you got a coupon. Okay, you gotta learn how to save your ducats. But I will say I sometimes am very impulsive with my buys, but I don't impulse buy for myself. I impulse buy for other people. And I'm like, oh, but they would look so nice with this. And then I'm like, oh, but you don't even have that. So why are you buying this for somebody else? But that's just me. I've always been that way. Cole did a joint giveaway with a neighbor providing a bag. Oh, sorry. And Cole provided the PR package. Something went totally wrong after that. I saw that cluttered like my head. And he was trying to say that she was a scam artist or something, that she scammed the people. But from what I heard, the person who was supposed to receive the PR package, they never got the PR package either. So I don't understand how he's putting the neighbor person on blast and he didn't even send the PR package to the person he was supposed to send it to. So that's the other part. Thank you for reminding me of that tidbit. Because I did see that. The laptop just started so I can read what you guys are saying more actively because my eyes are bad. I might have to back read a little bit because the screen was moving to, oh, my kneecap cracked. I'm getting old. Okay, got it. Let's scroll up a little bit. I feel like the poor trans part, I feel like it should have been released alongside another product. I think, Felicia, you're definitely right. I feel like if it was like with a blush or like she came out with a concealer or something, that would have been nice. Payroll. Journey to find KA, you did make it to a live. See, I told you that I was gonna do them late at night. Yes, the dollar store is live. Oh, you Triple J mom, you were so nice. Yes, Nick, if you are still here, I do hope that Birkin is okay. I saw that on the Twitter too, and you scared me with that Momo thing. That gave me a heart attack. Samra, we were talking about Cole Carrigann and him potentially assaulting his neighbor. Custard is upstairs, Clarence. I was sleeping on custard today. Wicked Test, the dollar store is the spot. I don't know. People be sleeping on the dollar store. And then you gotta go to like Dollar Tree specifically where everything's actually $1. Because the other ones like Dollar General be lying to people. Technicolor Dark Star just says, I do tend to trust, I cannot English, trust Tati, though she seems nice and pretty, snatches my gamer 10 out of 10 slaps, I'm crying. I miss her, I miss both her Tati beauty launches though. I had the opportunity to buy the palette for one of my cousins, because I have so many neutral palettes that I wouldn't find the need to do so, but I just missed it. I'm like, I'll get it another time. Cluttered like my head, something about that makeup looked used. Yeah, right. Like it was opened. I don't understand. But, you know, I'm not going to call him out that way. Maybe that's why he never sent it, because he can't be getting used stuff. Maybe he has to wait to buy all the stuff over. I don't know what happened with that. Jessica, have a good day. Thank you for coming in. Bye. Everybody say bye to Jessica. I don't know, from when I saw from the clip of the drama investigator, both Cole and his neighbor seemed pretty trashy. Kevin Jones, you probably have more insight than I do. Oh, and welcome to the live. I usually see you in the comments. But for both of them seems pretty messy, but as far as what, I don't know, I'm trying to remain balanced in this case. I feel like anytime somebody threatens you or something like that, I feel like you have to always act with the potential knowledge that they may actually have bite with their bark. So if somebody tells you, like, don't do this because XYZ will happen, if you choose to ignore that, you're always at that 50% risk that they were actually telling you the truth. I'm so sorry, guys. Journey to find K. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that girl go after him in his apartment, I wanted to fight for him, but then once I remembered who he was and I saw the other side, I understood. I felt that too, because I was like, oh, that's kind of messed up. That is kind of messed up because she entered into his premises, but I also understand the mindset, like, when you're in that rage space, like, you don't care, you want blood or whatever. And she wasn't playing with him. And the whole thing that bothers me the most is, one, his friend was ready with the camera. Two, she was trying, like, they were trying to get her into the elevator, get her away from the situation. So if you see that there's like two people holding her back actively, why are you going to be the one to keep shouting things at her? Because he felt too safe in his space. He was too brave. And when you act too brave, when you're not about that business, then you get hurt sometimes. Wicked test. Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, my holy trinity. That's where it be at. When you're looking for quick decor tips, I would recommend there. And what is it? Was it Party City or something? Samra says, what do you think about brands made versus YouTube made makeup? You know, I don't really have a thing with it. I would say I will say that I'm probably more inclined to want to support a YouTuber. And that's just because, well, depending on who they are. But when I see somebody who is like me, so to speak, and they're really impassioned about something and they strive to start from the ground up, I'm like, yeah, I want to support you so you can get to the big baller shot caller type of people. But I will say I don't find that everyone does it because they genuinely care about the makeup industry or the beauty industry, because they just realize it's a quick way to make a buck. That bothers me. So I just wish that there was more people who set themselves apart from that sort of lifestyle. Yep, that's why I work so hard on not getting that point too. Yeah, that's what I think. Let's scroll on down because this computer is being ridiculous. Hey, even though 99 cent only isn't just $1 or more, they still go hard. Tanja Jan says, I made it. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Could everybody please send a banana for Tanja? It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for Tanja. And like, presents, applause. Everybody please send a banana. Oh my goodness. I need to go to Five Below. I keep hearing it's awesome. Five Below is cool. How did we start talking about how did we start talking about inexpensive stores? That's awesome. Oh my gosh, Summer, thank you. 4 o'clock. You guys are dedicated. Thank you so much for being here with us. Oh my God. I'm so humbled. I feel like that too, though, when I support somebody hard. You guys make me feel really special that you're here with me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because sleep is valuable. Oh, now I feel like, oh, should I move the lives to an earlier time? Because I don't want anybody losing sleep. I'm just so concerned. Could you do a review on the Aaron Hernandez series? Oh, I would have to watch that because as it is right now, I have not. I don't actually know anything about it. But I could do that. I can make the effort to do that for you. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to write that down. Where is my pen? Where is my fountain pen? Oh, it's right here. Aaron Hernandez series review. Did anybody watch 60 Days In like I recommended? Please tell me you did, because that show is the truth. View on Aaron Hernandez. Okay, so I have it written down, so I'm definitely gonna look into that for you. Kevin Joe says, I guess I'm giving Cole the side eye because he seems to be involved with a lot of drama. He seems to like the attention though. And that's the thing. Some people feel like any sort of publicity is good publicity, but I think that there's some negative kinds too. So I don't know, that bothers me. Let's see. Oh, you guys, the laptop just want to be stupid right now. I'm annoying my coworker with the bell. Oh, thank you for saying that I'm sweet. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. I'm happily okay with talking about the dollar store. I guess we're talking about dollar store stuff now. Is there... Oh, okay, yes, there is a new season of 60 Days In. They're only 3 episodes in, so you are nice and early. We actually started at season 1 because, I don't know, but I think this is season 6 that they're out with right now. It is so intense. It is the scariest prison, jail, whatever thing that they have done so far, and when I tell you, sometimes I'm like, oh, I could do this. I have the mentality to just survive, and then I saw that, I'm like, no, bump that. Bump that all the way. You guys, no, I would just look into this one. That series has me blown away. His mom stole his cousin due to terminal cancer. Wow. Oh, I have to look into that. What do I like to watch? To be honest with you, I live on YouTube. I watch everybody's content. So well, you guys should know for the most part whose content that I watch a lot. I watch a lot of Nick Snyder. I watch a lot of Tea Time. I watch a lot of Fringy. I watch a lot of, basically all the drama channels. I watch all of them. If I want to get out of the drama realm, I watch Kenny JD on YouTube. I watch Lily Petals. She has the cutest Black and Korean kid mix thing ever, because I don't know why. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I want to have mommy fever, and then I'm like, girl, you a baby, you can't be having no babies. So, but if I do have to watch TV, I watch the things that I am not proud of, like what is it, Love After Lockup. I watch I like anything on Viceland, anything where it talks about that underground life, anything with conspiracies, or anything that has to do with animals, National Geographic. I'm kind of boring, to be honest. My faves, Samra says my faves at the moment are you, Fringy, and DC Media Girl. Yeah, thank you. I should do a dollar store commentary channel. We should just go ahead and do that. I haven't started the wedding planning right now. Oh my god! 418 Lopez, thank you. Thank you, Angela. Oh my god, you were so sweet. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Oh, this is gonna be towards our cruise, our cruise plans. Thank you. Oh, Chelsea, welcome. I'm happy to see that you guys made it. Yes, Viceland is so good. I used to watch old MTV Next episodes. MTV Next used to be the show when that stupid party bus. It's just like, oh, we gotta find somebody for them to date. Journey to Find Kate. Nah, not boring. Sounds like Way legit to be cool because I love documentaries. If it's new ones, I'm watching it no matter what. That's what I like. I really like educating myself on things. And if somebody's willing to teach me something, I'm always down to like start learning, especially when it has to do with like anything with science. I'm like into biology a lot, but I'm more artsy than anything. I had an interest in learning like different languages and stuff. Like in high school, I took Chinese. I took Spanish and Chinese. But Spanish, I don't know, it just didn't click with me very well. It was like really hard for me to learn that. But Chinese, I loved Chinese. But like they always say, when you don't use it, you lose it. So like, I can only write one sentence, and don't ask me anything else. Oh, Felicia, yeah, I can go over that again too. We talked about it in the live, like, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. But Kat Von D leaving her makeup brand. As far as that goes, I feel like she did so within the best interest for herself, and I'm not gonna say that she strictly did it because her interests lied somewhere else. I think that she had decided years ago to let the business go, but she also had to wait where it was far enough time from when the scandals were happening revolving around her for the state, for her shares in the business to actually go up so that she could sell it so it'd be more profitable than what she initially built it on. So I don't think it was just because, oh, I have no interest in makeup. She just realized it was her way out to make as much money as possible. And then now I hear that she's interested in doing music. I didn't know her fan base for music was that big, but I think that she's already starting to plan out the tour and stuff, but she didn't even release the first song yet, so I thought that was interesting. Technicolor, Stardust said I would pay top dollar to bring that show back. Wait, so just like MTV Next, can we bring back the shows like Flavor Flav, A Flavor of Love? That show was funny. Like, oh my goodness, what is it? Tila Tequila, what happened to her? Where did she go? So true, Big Drew. I'd love to make sure to sit down and watch again, feeling horrible but happy. Wait, I missed that. What are you talking about? I gotta scroll up. I missed it. Oh, I missed it. I cannot see. MTV Next, Room Raiders, and other old shows used to be amazing, even though they aged poorly. Yeah, unfortunately they did. That's that lifestyle will definitely bring you down. Scrolling. Rock of Love. Yes, all those old shows were the truth. Tila Tequila was canceled after her comments years ago. Well, yeah. But she was still funny, I'm not gonna lie. She's just a hot blazing mess. I don't know. Then weren't her and Jeffree Star friends before? Or like in the same social circle? But no, they were in the same social circle, and then he tried to like cancel her out because he calls her like a whore, but then becomes friends with Trisha Paytas. I don't understand. True crime podcast. Doesn't Stephanie Sue include true crime stuff in her things? Man, I recently saw something here and pretended to be what? I recently saw something about here just pretending but to gain some fame on the show. Oh. She does that, that's why I always loved her videos. The Mile Higher podcast is a good true crime podcast, other conspiracies and stuff. Hi, Tomoko! Tomoko is here, guys. Yay! Well, I had something else to talk to you guys about now, and then it slipped my mind and I didn't write it down because apparently I don't like to be efficient. Oh, I wanted to hear you guys' opinion too. So I'm thinking about doing the lives in a more formal structure so you guys would be able to join and know like, oh, Miracle's scheduled to come on Saturday or whatever, because I don't like I feel bad that I can be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna pop on. So I feel like if I just do them throughout the week and have them scheduled regularly, it'd be a lot easier for people to join. So if you guys could give suggestions, maybe not necessarily here in the chat, but like if you guys are in the group chat, or if you could do so in the comments and let me know what day would be good for everyone. But I want to strive to do 2 a week, one in the daytime for the people who it's easier for the daytime shift, and then one in the evening. Do these Saturday nights work for you, or should I do them like on Sundays way before tea time? Because I don't want anybody throwing shade at me. Okay, hunty. Oh my god, I'm like halfway coughing to death. Oh, I think after the last big hit from Kat Von D, she made the choice to leave it. I mean, it was hard to come back from the amount of boycotting that was happening. And there were so many things going against her with, you know, with the anti-Semitic stuff that was wrapped around her, the marriage to her husband, the people that she was dating before, then the anti-vaxxing thing, and she didn't give a lot of people like insight into that, so like a lot of people were following her lead and not doing their proper amount of research, and it's just messy. Then, you know, the Jeffree Star thing, it's just a messy situation. Okay, so Tomoko says today works, so this time works. That's good. Tila's name is Tilo Tequila, aka Miss Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure she's mentally... Wow, okay. I didn't know she was out here talking about herself like that, or classifying herself that way. Clarence is going to have to leave the chat, have to finish prepping my show tomorrow. Still have you on my TV though. Oh, Clarence, well, have a good day. And I hope that you do well on your show. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you for joining us for the time that you could. Summer says Mondays will work as well. Something to look forward to. What happened to the line chat? Oh, Tina, if you want to, so Samra, I'll definitely write down Monday as an option. And Monday morning, is that fine? I'm gonna see how early I can do Mondays, because I think I might have to start working soon. So I have to go, then I would have to do it super early if that was a thing. Monday and Friday, okay. Tina, a bot ended up joining our group chat and then it deleted the whole thing, so we lost our group chat. Saturday works daytime during the week. Who just needs to remember to have the earbuds? Yes, Jay-Z. I'll definitely I'll look into that during the week, and then maybe I'll suggest a weekday, but I have to, if I do start working soon, depending on what my doctor says about my foot injury, then we might have to rearrange just the weekday, because usually I work in the morning. But I could probably work towards like mid-afternoon. I guess she's still just as bad from where I left her behind. Oh, we're still talking about Tila Tequila. Before I go, everyone please leave a like on this. Oh, thank you, Clarence. Yes, guys, if you can, to support your girl here, please make sure that you like the video. Give it a thumbs up if you can, because the trolls are coming. I sense them in my soul. I sense them. They're gonna come here and drop their thumbs down. Thank you, Tomoko. Thank you. Lacey says, I was curious, so one night I searched her and looked at the streams daily. She's a mom and is not well. She shouts at people and isn't like she... Oh, that's sad. So she's... Oh, that's really sad. I'm sad that that she ended up like that, because she had a lot going for her. She's just... I think she partied too hard and then it, like, wore at her, like, severely. Oh, that's sad. Let's see. Did y'all already talk about the cold kid? Yes, Chelsea, we did. But just to go over it again, we're kind of speculating still on if it was staged or not. But I felt like he was looking too cute to be getting into fights. So it was staged, in my opinion. But did you have any other thoughts to add to it? Because we can like go over it again. That's no problem. I hope she gets the help that she needs. She says she had a traumatic brain injury. She was really funny and interesting. Her scandals turned me away from her. Yeah. So we're still, if you guys don't know who we're talking about, if you're wondering who everybody's talking about in the comment, the live chat thing, it's about Tilo Tequila. We're wondering what happened to her and why she fell off the face of the earth, basically. Oh, you have a new video coming out. Guys, make sure that you support Chelsea in her new video that's coming out soon. I don't know what it's about, but Chelsea is very good at what she does, so. Been editing all morning. So, yeah, what happened with Cole, basically, he ended up getting into some sort of altercation with his neighbor friend person, whatever they are. They actually had they were doing some giveaway thing together before, and that seemed to start their whole downward spiral of their friendship thing. And then in the process, he decided to confront her screaming like a banshee outside of her house and outside of her door, because they're like next door neighbor people. And he called her the B word. She called her out of her name and stuff, and then said that she needs to get her kids taken away. And then her family, her husband and her sister and somebody else, I believe it was, tried to pull her away, and then he kept provoking her, and then she ended up breaking free, running into his house, and then started bashing his head with her fist. And they got into a fight. But conveniently, his friend was there to film the whole thing, and then he goes on Instagram to show his battle wounds and how she apparently had scratched him on his neck. But in the video, I couldn't see where she scratched him. It doesn't mean that it couldn't have happened, but I didn't see where she had allegedly scratched him, and those scratch marks looked oddly like hickeys. But we're not gonna go there. Thank you, Lacey. Thank you. Samara says, I definitely think the fame changes most people. Yeah, it does. Miguel says, hi there from oh, hi! You came back. Welcome back. I remember you from last time. You hear a lot about Disney kids ending up wrong. Yeah, I think there's like very few kids who were like child stars and then ended up okay. Who's one of the people? Like, I can't even think of anybody who ended up okay. So it's very rare for someone to be a child star and then not turn into a hot blazing mess. Big Drew, I'm telling you, people be screaming like banshees out here. A banshee is a nice word. Wicked Tess says I'm pretty flexible, so I can make at least one of them, if not both. Well, that's good. Your input means a lot to me, too. That's what I'm saying, and that's what she kept saying. And she's like, oh my god, I wish I hit him harder. Because she didn't even get a good, like, swing on him. But he's crying like he's in so much pain and so distressed and painting her out and then telling people to cancel her out, getting her business and her personal Instagram reported and shut down, trying to get her kicked out of the building. I don't know why he's so hell-bent on, like, breaking this girl down, because, I don't know. I guess he's salty about the fact that she hit him, but he provoked her, so I don't know. I don't think it's right for anybody to hit no one, but, like, if they warn you, don't do that. Line chatter here. I think the neighbor was justified. You can only take so much before you snap, especially when someone brings up your child. So I completely agree with you. I agree, because she warned him, and she warned him several times, and then he was just being nasty. And then for him to go ahead and try to get CPS? Try to get CPS involved with the whole thing, trying to get people to report her. Like, you next level nasty to try to get somebody's kid taken away from them. She said she's only 4'9". She's my height. He looks taller. He is a lot taller. He literally could sit on her shoulder. Like, so I don't know where he thought the threat was. And, like, I don't know. He could have literally held her at a full body's length away just by him pushing his hand out. And he was protected anyway for the most part, because his husband went and scooped her away. Her husband came and scooped her away, and it was fine. And he's acting like he sustained lasting battle wounds. Like, he fought for his life. Like, he didn't even know what to do. And I don't understand why he's being so dramatic. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I agree. It's really petty and disgusting to try to get someone's child taken away just for drama. You don't like somebody, but because you don't like somebody, you're gonna try to get their whole kid taken away from them. Like, you just, I don't know. Triple J Mom, I think it's a shame that Cole has such a nasty attitude and reputation. Too bad his inside doesn't match his outside, because he's very handsome and can go far in the industry. Maybe someday he'll grow up. I hope so. He's young, but I'm in a place where I can't even feel bad for people for these growing pains because they're young. I feel like being in the forefront and receiving so much attention and so much wealth so young and so fast, and without anybody to help to guide you, will cause lasting damage. But one thing that my parents had instilled in me is that you having more money is only going to heighten who you already were. So if he didn't have money before, he was already that type of person. So I don't know what to say for him. Summer says, man, I could never have a YouTube, though I'd had the thought. If you can do YouTube just for your own, like, it depends on what your intention is or what type of channel you're having. I think you could still do it. If you're trying to do a drama channel, just be aware that I had to go through I'm still going through the growing pains. It's not easy putting your opinions out there, because a lot of people will tell you why they think that you shouldn't. And then I realized that the culture of YouTube is a lot different than how it is in the real world. But then I realized that they're slowly merging together, because people think that you, in general, I'm not saying you guys, because you guys are so open to conversation and stuff, but what I'm seeing a lot is that people only want you to have one opinion and one thought process. And if you don't think the way they think or think how the masses think, then you need to be canceled. And it's kind of alarming, because there's no room for respecting other people's opinions. It's just, I don't know. This culture is messy. I'm getting sick, guys. I'm talking about emotional growth. He's plenty old enough to know better. Yes, I agree. He's going through something. He's definitely going through the ringer. I don't know if I don't know what could help him. He doesn't necessarily have the proper examples. Nobody, and I don't think he necessarily wants that help either. What do you think about the whole Carter situation? Can't remember his first name. Oh, what? I don't know about that one. I don't think I know about that. Paige says, I wish Cole's makeup talent would just shine instead of his dramas. His makeup looks pretty legit. I need some substance for the sake of his artistry. You know, I agree with that too. And that's why I feel like I made a similar comment about that before, about Luscious Massacre. I feel like Luscious, his makeup is so good. He's so talented, but like the drama just loves to follow them, and I think that's what makes them look nasty, and that's what holds them back, is because of their negativity. And I'm like, if you just let go of that negativity, don't think that being the bad guy is always gonna push you far ahead, because it's only appearance sake that shows that the bad guys always get ahead, but it's like, at what's the cost? I don't know. You lose yourself, you lose friends, you don't, I don't know, the shame. I don't get it. I can't put myself in the shoes of somebody who actively knows that they're harming somebody for the sake of wealth and riches. And then you end up all alone, and then you always have to question whether or not you're going to be betrayed. Like, I can't get into that mentality. Lacey says, what's sad is that he didn't make it on his own. Jeffrey introduced him, and the only way that he'd be able to keep people's attention is by drama. And that's unfortunate, because in that case, I'm surprised where people aren't saying that, Jeffrey, you left him high and dry or something, but that, I don't know how he even got Jeffrey's attention. Could somebody explain that relationship to me? Because it kind of just fell on my lap, so I was confused. Kimberly says, bringing up someone's kid is a surefire way to get stomped. My first fight was when a lady down the street called my son the N-word. Oh my God. Oh girl, I would have had to went with you. No, that's never okay. And that person was nasty, and I'm surprised that person didn't, I don't know. See, let's not get into the system and how backwards it is. Wicked Tess says he didn't expect her to break loose like that. Exactly, because he felt safe, and he was brave because he's like, oh, all these people holding you back, so now I can say my smack. He didn't realize her passion was that real. He's really lucky that her husband came to pull her back. Growing pains of his dwindling bank account. I cannot speak on somebody's pocket, but him being in the spotlight again does get him views, because people are now going to be waiting for him to speak on this on YouTube, and that is going to help his bank account very, very much. That dude has weird lies. What he's called, he was a singer once. Oh, really? I don't see that. Aaron Carter. Oh, Aaron Carter. Oh, kettle of fish. Big Drew, I'm crying. Hi, Amy, how are you? No, you're not late. You are not late. You're here. What is that? Is that the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland? That's the thing. Look at me, my childish self. Conspiracy theory, all staged and recorded. Was the lighting and sound good? I mean, it was as good as it could be for like an iPhone camera. His clothes are too cute. That I'm convinced of. But she just looked regular. She just looked like she could have just went to the corner store. And he looked like he could have been going to like some Instagram promotion. I saw a video of him. Aaron Carter used to be the truth. Oh, that's so sad, Kimberly. I'm sorry that happens. I'm so sorry that happens. And then for somebody else's being nasty, that had to affect your life and your son's life, and he's gonna remember that. That sucks. Just huddling under my electric blanket. I'm jealous. I need to grab the blanket that's over there in the basket because I'm cold. Yes, Alice in Wonderland is the truth. Finally I'm around one. Yay, April, you made it. April 7739 has made it here. Lacey, he was looking exponentially put together. Like he was a whole Jeffree Star ensemble, like name brand, red and white, tracksuit, ready. Like who looks that cute when they're gonna provoke somebody? Who? Help me to understand. Okay. He's off. Wasn't he hanging around with Trisha Paytas? It was a lot. He cried and lost it. Aww. Is Trisha still with John Hill? I think they are on Instagram. I don't know if they are in there, because I guess they realized people weren't clicking onto them as much as she thought they were, and they stopped promoting their whole relationship, or lack thereof. I don't know if that's a real thing. Do you think their relationship was real, guys? Do you think it is real? Are they still together? Does anybody have the true tea? Oh. Why lower the level and speak? All right, fine. We'll stay away from that. I just thought about it because everybody's mentioning Trisha right now. We'll forget about Trisha. We're not talking about Trisha no more, guys. Guys, we were no longer talking about Trisha. Tracy, welcome. Oh, we can rewatch it. I'm gonna keep the live up. I look so short right now. What am I doing with my life? I don't care about Trisha. I'm really just monetary making channels and brands. No, I get it. There is more interesting stuff with them. I feel like. Do you think that some people purposely start drama just so that they are in the news lines? Like, I don't understand it. But why do people put themselves in positions where they just look really ugly to the masses just for the sake of entertainment so that they can get paid? I don't see the point in tarnishing my reputation for the sake of views. I don't. That's weird. Yeah, they want views, and I don't see what are they actually contributing to society? What are they doing for their own legacy? Like, I don't get that. Hi, M. M says any publicity is good publicity, even bad publicity. Yeah. Bobby's World says there is no such thing as bad press. Unfortunately, that's how it appears. That's how it appears with these people. Because it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys know this, but with the YouTube algorithm, the way it works is like when you guys like do thumbs up, the thumbs down still counts as engagement unless the thumbs down starts to exceed the thumbs up. So like according to YouTube, it's like all the same thing. But once the thumbs up the thumbs down starts to exceed the thumbs up, then they actually start pulling you from the recommended and stuff like that. So that's the only real way you start affecting people. But that's why YouTube also monitors that, because some people do dislike trains and they decide that they're going to go to a certain channel and then start mass disliking it and then mess up their algorithm and engagement thing. It's so weird. Hi, Candace. Wait, I missed. We talked about coal for a while. So you probably missed that. But I'm gonna save this so you can go ahead and watch it later on too. Guys, you know when I'm with you guys, I don't realize how much time goes. Can you believe that we've been here for like an hour and 15 minutes? I'm gonna keep it short though, because people have been complaining. Well, not complaining, but suggesting that I also keep doing my other types of videos to make sure that they have the quick stuff. So I want them to know that I'm listening to them. So I'm not gonna make this one too long. But I don't know. You guys make it so easy to sit and chat with you guys. Hi, you live and learn. How are you? M says, even if you're talking about them, you're talking about their brand. That's how they make their coins. So yeah, because when you give them attention, people are gonna look them up and then see what they're about, and then maybe they might end up liking their stuff and then support. I wonder if I start drama will I get noticed. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please stay safe. Stay away from the negativity. Chelsea says, one time I had a dislike on a video, but no views. That means somebody was subscribed to you and then just waited till you uploaded, because you'll see that often too. You just uploaded. How is it possible? How is it possible that you disliked it? You didn't even watch 1 minute of it. You just disliked it because it was me. Some people are hateful like that. Lacey and Amy are about to start fighting in here, guys. You saw it here first. I reported it here live. What is it? On January 18th, 2020. If you interview the top YouTubers, they all say they have low self-esteem, depression because of what they had to get to the top. And that's what I'm really fearful of. I've always maintained that YouTube has been one of the dreams of mine. And it would be like God sent if I could actually, be in a position where I can do this full time and stuff. But I don't want it at the expense of me losing myself. I don't want it at the expense of me not being able to maintain friendships. I want to remain humble. I want to remain the same person that I am right now. And then hopefully throughout this process, I can become more educated on other people and what their trials and tribulations are. And I always want to maintain that when I'm giving out my commentary and stuff, I'm doing it from a place of love and not for entertainment. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, sometimes it is hard, not staying balanced, but making sure that the entertainment factor isn't offensive and or to be able to explain yourself without making the video excessively long. Because as you guys can see on here, I'm a prattler. I like to talk when I'm comfortable. And being in a situation where I'm talking about like what's going on in the drama world, I can talk a lot, but then I realize, oh, like this is too long and it's not getting to the point. So I have to cut the video back, and then a lot of explanations that I give in those videos have to be sacrificed, unfortunately. And then you get a lot of people who are like, oh, you hate this person, you're really nasty, you're unloving, you're uncaring. And I'm like, no, that's not the case, man. You got to realize, like, this is people's entertainment at the same time, and I can't be boring. I can't sacrifice my own thought of what quality content is, because if I feel like I'm prattling too much, I don't want to give you guys crap. I want to make sure I give you what I think is my best, you know? Am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense. I'm gonna back read. Miracle, did you see that Instagram is planning to label photoshopped images with false information? Well, my whole Instagram is gonna be done. I did not see that. I have to look into that. But how would they know that you Photoshop things? How? See, that scares me. Like, how much the technology is ridiculous. And then on top of that, what if your face is actually natural and then they come here and then try to say, so that means you can't use Instagram filters. Filter everything before you get on Instagram. That is the inside edition. Will you keep the live short? Will you Big Drew? No promises here. If you guys send, like, what is it? The upside down face, then I will be inclined to end the chat on time, maybe. I love how you guys are supporting each other. That makes me happy. Good. I'm glad, Samra. Thank you for letting me know you're okay with the long lives. I feel so bad because I'm like, oh, am I taking away everybody's time? I don't want people getting in trouble either. Achy. Getting ready for the bad weather in Louisiana. I missed a lot of the live. Will definitely. Oh, you live and learn. Stay safe. I want you to stay safe. Make sure if you have to have the shutters up and stuff, you put those up. I haven't been watching the news, so me and weather are not a thing. Like, my phone tells me what's the weather now. With the information you have it upon, you stay in check. Hope you get in a position where you can do this full time, but you're right. Things like integrity and mental health are not worth sacrificing. Thank you, April, for your well wishes. Thank you. Yeah, it's hard to stay balanced. Draw your lines in the sand now, what you want to share and what you don't, because you will pressure to share more and more. See, with me, I'm a very open person as far as what I'm willing to share. But at the same time, like, my family and friends in person will tell me that I'm very guarded. So I'm very open with, like, trauma and stuff like that, because I feel like that's a healing experience for other people. But, like, if you're asking me if I'm upset in the here and now, like, I'm not going to tell you unless you ask me. And I'm not gonna outwardly treat anybody different because I'm mad at them. I'm gonna still be the same person. But if you're like Miracle, why you got attitude, is because you did this. And I don't get mad at people without a reason. Like, I will know exactly what caused you to grind my gears. And I will tell you if you ask me. I'm not confrontational, but then me being non-confrontational doesn't mean that, like, I don't protect myself. It's just like I don't have the energy to put myself in a position where I want to be combative with somebody. It's not worth it to me, because my heart is too big, and then I'll end up with me. I learned the hard way. If I hurt somebody, it probably will end up hurting me more than the person that I was being mad at in the first place, because I feel so much guilt, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. Bump that. I can't do that. Even if I'm strong-minded. Oh my God, I skipped too far. I cannot see. Oh my God. Oh, Samara says, even though I'm strong-minded, I'm sensitive as hell. I don't think I could do YouTube. I'm sensitive too. It's a surprise. Surprise, surprise. I'm here. Whenever I talk to Jordan and stuff, he's always just like, you can't answer everything, Miracle. And I'm like, please don't tell me what I can and can't do. We have to remain true to our values, but improving and growing. Yes. Oh, Miguel, you can share your suggestion. Go ahead and share it. Hopefully your audience will find us. Yes. Define natural and then relate to crackling feels. Listen, we are not dissing anybody here. We are not going to diss anybody. Define natural and then relate that to Jacqueline Hill's face. Was saying this yesterday on Shelby's live. I watch everyone for entertainment. If I happen to not like a video, I just stop watching and move on. No need to get hateful or thumbs down. See, Tracy, because you're balanced. And some people are not balanced. She survived eating what? Okay, I don't know what that was about, Onikage. Any thoughts on T-Trigger's last video? The one with Shelby, the one where he talked about Shelby, Tea Time, and Nick Snyder. Is that the one? Miguel has an amazing beard. I agree. I love your long videos. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I'm glad you enjoy them. Miracle, how long did you upload videos before your channel started gaining traction? I think 8 months. 8 months. And the one about, it was the one with the holiday party that actually like was the one that lifted my channel up exponentially, because like on average I would get between like 5 to like 50 views, unless I was talking about like makeup. Mukbangs would get me like up to 100. And then like when I uploaded their Christmas party fiasco stuff, like I uploaded it and like 20 minutes later it was like 50 views. I'm like, nah, YouTube's bugging. And then I saw all of these views the next day. I'm like, 700, what is going on? It freaked me out. To be honest, when I still see the views right now, it still sort of freaks me out because I'm not used to that. But yeah. Oh, Melanie, thank you. I think the world would be kind of boring if there was more of me. Hi, Raphael. Good morning. Oh, good evening. Oh, I can't even read. No, you're not late. You're kind of on time, so don't feel bad. About the girls, yes. I will talk about that, Big Drew. Hold on, I'm just gonna catch up and I'm gonna make a note that we're gonna talk about that. Suggestion for the next video: Shane Dawson went to the beauty world with promises to learn about makeup, creating, applying, having a beauty room. How come he has not done a makeup video? That, I'm gonna talk about that too, Miguel. Shelby and Nick and Tea Time, just watched it for the second time and I wanted your perspective. Miguel, that's a good idea. Okay. So I'm gonna address Big Drew first, and then we'll talk about Miguel's suggestion. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading the chat for a second. Big Drew, I watched it. Was it two or three times? 2 or 3 times, and I took down notes, and then I was like, is it worth taking notes? And then so I went back and then I discussed it in our like group chat, and then I was just like, I still maintain that I don't think that T-Trigger was being malicious towards Shelby specifically. I don't necessarily agree with everything that he had to say about Nick or how he like structured the editing, but I also understand T-Trigger's way of humor. He's like extremely funny, and in the sense like that's why he tailors his videos the way he does, because it's supposed to be entertainment value, and he uses a lot of what the person says as his like means to tell the story. So he kind of lets the people talk for themselves. So I couldn't be mad at him for like, oh, you're not telling the story right, because like he let the people tell the story themselves. So I thought it was funny. I thought it was in jest, and I think the way he portrayed the dynamic between Nick and Nikki, he was trying to help out Nikki at the same time, because a lot of Nick's claims, he was using Nikki's apology as a way to answer back. And so at that time, it wouldn't really make sense for Trig to actually sit there and be like, okay, well, Nikki's goofy too, and this is some clips about Nikki acting like funny and random and whatever, because for the context it wouldn't make any sense. And I think that's why Shelby got offended, because like the way they're all supposed to be friends, supposed to be friendly, and Shelby was made to look extra quirky and random and can't keep a thought straight or whatever. And from what I have observed from Shelby's content, the parts of it that seemingly made him feel uncomfortable was the comments about him being reduced to a gas station mukbanger. And what was the other comment? And then just how he was compared in general, compared to Nikki. And he said several times, like, oh, like some of the people who were commenting on that video were like, oh, hey, like, how do you feel about Nikki? Oh, like, how did you feel about the video? And then Shelby was like, oh, well, I bet if you asked Tea Time, they would have really liked the video. And I'm like, that was it was just a lot of passive aggressive behavior. So that was my thing. But as far as how I felt about T Trigger's video as a whole, I thought it was funny. I thought it was well done. I even posted that on Twitter, that I thought it was a work of art, because it was just so funny to me. Like, that's my humor. I'm really about dry wit and like quick jump cuts and like funny edits, and then zooming in, and then his captions underneath people's names. I think that's so funny. But I can definitely understand why people would get offended in the process. I'm gonna go back and read what you guys were saying. I hope that answered your question, Big Drew. Shelby and Nick and Tea Time just watched. Okay, suggestion. Okay, I'm gonna go back and read Miguel's thing again. Bobby's World, that's the one I found you on, the holiday party. I'm not doing the drama, mostly beauty, but I still find the stage when they're talking about myself in my room and with no subscribe. I get that. Am I the only one that dislikes Shane? Oh my gosh, Samra. I think Shane's new channel is just a way of making back from people away from him. I don't really care about Shane. Bobby's World, I'm a makeup channel too. Oh, I have to go. I think guys, make sure that you're always supporting each other. So Amy living in Chrysalis, I hope I read your name right. Please guys, check out her channel. She is a makeup channel. Wicked Tess, you gotta see the post the Renee post up about, oh my god. Oh, I gotta go read that. I don't know, can I close? I don't wonder if I could. Yeah, 8 months, Tanja. 8 months. Shane's due. What did Reese's put up in? Could you resend the chat so I don't have to close? Because if I go online, I'm gonna have to close out of the live, and then I won't be able to know what you guys said. Triple J Mom says, I thought the video was very clever. Yes, Shelby was a funny guy. Nick was sneaky squirrel. Sneaky squirrel, that's cute. And he was making the characters from his narrative. Smart-witted humor. Big Drew says, that did answer it. Thanks for providing your thoughts. I find T Trigger funny and his videos amazing, and I agree with your point of view about it. Oh, well, cool. We on the same side of the pillow. Okay, cool. Bobby's World subscribed. Yay! Yay, support, guys, support. I feel like Shelby is turning into Rich Alex. Oh, no. Well, I love Shelby, so that's fine. I don't dislike Shane. I just never got the general hype about him. I find him too fake. Thank you. Just subscribe to you, too. I haven't seen much of Shelby. Should I watch his content? Guys, I think Shelby has an interesting, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I think Shelby has an interesting perspective. I talked about this in my last live, and I told Shelby about it when Shelby was here for the live. I was just like, honey, you just gotta be consistent with your opinions. That's the only thing that I want for Shelby, because Shelby has so much to offer, and I would just really appreciate if he was just more firm. Like, if he feels a way about something, just feel that way. Like, don't backtrack about how you feel about things. Because I appreciate consistency with emotions, but otherwise Shelby is just very talented and engaging with his people. So that's what I really like. Is there more underneath? So if you, whoever is in the line chat, if they could tell me what Reese's said, and then you, because it'll pop up on the screen and then I could read it and then address it here. Yeah. And guys, if you could guys do me a huge favor and then make sure you thumbs up the live so that when the trolls come later on, the dislikes won't outweigh the likes. Thank you. Thank you, Raphael. Thank you. I like Shelby. It took me a few videos to get his humor and personality, but I'm a fan. Yeah, he's very talented and he is funny. And I think that's why he's so friendly and amicable with everybody. I just want him to be consistent and make sure that he strives to do whatever he can to make sure that he's successful, because I know he's going to be successful. He's very talented. I don't think that his own opinions, he just wants to ride the waves with the masses and feelings. You know, that's why I said stop being so flip-floppy. Because I'm like, no, I don't like that inconsistency. If you feel a way about something, then feel that way. And I think that's why I got so, I don't know, irritated about the whole situation, what happened with Nikki. Nikki specifically, with why he had to make that apology, because I was just like, Shelby, you said he was your friend, and I understand you want to hold somebody accountable, but when people said you weren't coming down hard enough on him, then you just started, like, I don't know. I'm not getting into that again. That's not my business. It's not my business. I'm going to scroll up because I cannot see. Oh, I'm so happy you guys are supporting each other. That's so good. Let me scroll down. It's a screenshot. Oh, I did read it, Wicked Test. I did. Wicked Test. Okay. I did see it. I did read it. Okay. Let's talk. We're not going to say the name of the person. This person, guys, I want you to know, and I want you guys to know the truth. I fell short one time. And I faced a situation that I thought I would never have to face as a creator. And I deleted my first comment. Wicked Tess, that same individual was the first and only comment that I have ever deleted off my channel. Then I spoke to my most trusted advisor, my aunt, and I said, Auntie, what do I do? This person was so mean-spirited. They know nothing about me, and they wrote this nasty comment, so I deleted it. And then she said, Mira, don't do that. Don't delete anybody's comment, because they have a voice and their voice deserves to be shared, and you need to make sure that you take the good and the bad. And I'm like, I do take the bad too, because I don't filter out the comments. And she was like, Mir, they have a voice and their voice needs to be heard. So all you do is say, thank you for sharing your thoughts. And so to that person in the chat that wrote that mean thing to Shelby, I understand that person, but that, like, I don't know, that kind of went off on a tangent, but I'm just sharing with you guys, from that person, they made me feel my first ever hate comment. And I said I would never filter out anybody else's voices. So when you guys write mean things about me in the comments, I'm not getting rid of them no more. I'm gonna leave them there, because I want you guys to know that I heard your voice, and I want you guys to know that I respect your feelings and opinions. But that person, they was just mean. I don't know why they so mean. But as far as what they said about Shelby, I thought that was out of order. I'm gonna have to read it again, and then I'm gonna give a more in-depth opinion about it in the chat. But I don't know, they just went in hard on Shelby. I don't think that was necessary. They had some points about how they felt about it, you know, but I just felt like they don't know their dynamic in private. They don't know the private conversations that Shelby had with T Trigger and Tea Time. So for somebody who's just observing what's happening on the screen to make such mean-spirited responses, I think that was just kind of too much. It was too much. Is Dang here? Dang is here? I cannot see. Amanda says, so I'm super lost in this conversation because I'm late and didn't notify me because I can't turn on your notification bell. Oh, I don't know. Why? Is that a new thing or I'm just ignorant? You should be able to turn on the bell notifications. I don't know why that's happening because sometimes you might have to unsubscribe and hit it again, and then make sure there's like two options. You can either do it for like personalized, so YouTube will just do it for you, or you can select all, so every single time that I upload something, it should notify you. Oh my god. Maybe dude. They were just mean. I should keep the screenshots of the comments and blur out their names because I don't want. And that's another reason. I'm gonna be truthful with you guys. That's another reason why I decided to delete their comment too, because I don't want anybody fighting battles for me either, and I didn't want any hate to come on this person, and just the sheer nastiness that came to the person who left that comment on my thing. I just felt like it could had the potential to get nasty, and I don't want anybody like cussing each other out in the comments, so I kind of just like, oh, I'll just avoid that. But you know what? Jordan told me to let people reap what they sow, so I'm gonna leave it alone now. Yeah, no, well, Ellie, that's the thing too, because sometimes YouTube messes up my thing. So like when people comment, it doesn't automatically go to the comments. I took that setting off where like you could hold comments for review. I turned that off, but YouTube keeps filtering my comments automatically there. So you can comment something and it'll look like I deleted it, but I never actually see it. And then I have to go in that setting and then approve everything. It's kind of annoying. I'm like, YouTube, you need to fix that. Oh, I just skipped, so I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. I totally agree. Her videos come to an end. I always get kind of sad because I need more of her. Like, what are you guys talking about? You guys are talking about this nice person. I don't know who that is. Otto, am I saying your name right? We're just talking about this kind of like a cacophony of different conversations going on right now. I have bell notifications. Oh God, the thing keeps scrolling. Bell notifications on lock, but I didn't get a notification for the live probably 10 to 15 minutes after it was on. See, like that's what YouTube's just messing up people's lives. I'm sorry I made you feel that way, Miracle. You can't take the poison implement for people. It's bad for your well-being. No, I get that, but you know what? I have to put some hair on my chest, so to speak. So I have to take the bad with the good and let people have their voice. But the thing that bothered me the most about it was that the person had attacked me as a person and tried to say that I was mean-spirited and vile. And what was the word that bothered me the most? See, I'm trying to like remove myself from it so that I don't take it to heart. But they just said, just because you said things with a smile doesn't mean that you're a nice person. And then they try to say that I was on Nick Snyder's payroll. And I'm like, it was about the Luscious Massacre video review thing that I did. And then like, from what I observed, Nick and Rich didn't even do anything. All they did was make themselves present in the chat, and they didn't even go like crazy in there. And then Luscious didn't allow people to go ahead and review like the live chat because Luscious deleted the whole live in the first place. So like people are just taking things for face value and they're like, oh, I love Luscious Massacre and Luscious can never do wrong. And I'm like, no, sometimes Luscious can do things wrong too. And then people misconstrue the fact like I actually like Luscious Massacre. I just think that he's being problematic right now. And then it was for the sake of views. And I know it was for the sake of views. I don't know that personally. So let me correct myself there. I'd never asked Luscious, did you do this for views? But you can see the intent because the whole time, and when I did that whole review video, I didn't mention the amount of times that Luscious Massacre mentioned brand deals. I didn't mention the amount of times that Luscious sat there and was like, oh, this is my affiliate link. I didn't mention that. Like when I went through that whole review because I didn't want Luscious to look like a bad person. So because I didn't want to do that, I ended up getting bit in the butt, and then I got this salty comment, hurt my little feelings. But you know what? I have to get over it. Amanda says maybe it's just me. It's gonna drive me nuts if I can't figure it out. I'll catch you later, Miracle. You guys in the chat too. Okay, Amanda. Some comments are extremely horrible though. They're very disgusting. I have to delete one comment as well. It's just horrific. It is, and it's really sad how mean people can be. But I just have to remind myself that these people don't know me. They don't know me, and I'm just gonna have to learn that that's okay if they don't know me. Miracle, what do you think about cancel culture versus ignorance? When do you give a chance for people to prove themselves, and when do you cancel? Samra, I detest cancel culture, or rather, I detest what cancel culture has become. Before, it was supposed to be a place where people who were losing their voices were able to receive support from many people and then make sure that justice is served. That was what it was before. Now cancel culture has developed into this sheep mentality, and people react before they get all of the facts, and because of that it becomes this nasty cycle. Now as far as when do we have to decide collectively when to completely disassociate ourselves from somebody who does wrong versus allowing them time to grow, I think that history and how somebody reacts to something will tell you how genuine they are about whatever wrong that they have done. As far as like racist comments and stuff, their track record, usually when somebody is racist, they can't hide that. They cannot. I don't want to get all biblical on you guys, but like I'm going to use this principle, and it says like whatever your heart desires, it'll starts to bubble forth. So whatever is on your heart and your mind, that's what the person is going to talk about. So if they are impassioned about hating something or hating an individual, it's just going to start spewing from them. They're not going to be able to hide it. And likewise, if they are in love with something or in love with supporting something, it's going to start, that's the energy that they're going to start giving forth to people. So at that point, I don't think we should necessarily cancel somebody, but I think that what this world has called canceling, because this world has called canceling hating somebody, beating somebody, being very, very, very physical and emotionally. And I don't think that to combat bad behavior, you should display that same energy onto somebody, because I feel like the best education for somebody is to realize like you had this preconceived notion about how this certain group or the certain entity is, and then I'm going to prove to you that you were wrong. And it doesn't work for everything or every scenario, but I'm just using a broad sense like racism in that case, because if you think that all Black people are a hot blazing mess, and then I show you that we can be classy and refined, and that's your own preconceived notion about how Black people are, I think that's the best way to educate somebody. I can't really tell people when they should step back from somebody, because I feel like that should be individualized. What I might think is enough for me to not want to be around that person, I can't tell somebody else, well, you need to stop supporting them, because that's not right either. Because that person might have affected you in a different way, or you might see something that I haven't seen from that person. So I don't want to be part of the cause to tell people that they shouldn't, you know, support somebody anymore. I hope I'm making sense, guys. Leaving the name, it's up to you, but both ballots, we need to be responsible for what we say. Decide to leave a comment, public, accountable, say for the comment. You're right, Miguel. I had to turn on the notifications all for all. Oh my god. Thank you for turning on all the notifications, Tracy. Thank you. I like Shelby, but I feel like he has no directions for his live streams. I think Shelby just likes to get to know his fans. Or just, I don't know, he likes random conversations. I think that's okay, because sometimes we get off topic here. Big Drew says, YouTube is trash sometimes, but we're all clowns and we're still here. Basically, that's me. When it comes to their notifications, they're trash. Yes, YouTube's notifications are trash. They didn't as nearly as long as I thought. Miracle's right, unsubscribing and resubscribing fixed it. Maybe it'll work for you too. Yeah, YouTube's just messing up. I believe 3 strikes you're out. I don't believe in going and right for canceling anyone, but if you continue doing the bad things, then I'll have to click the cancel button on what you're selling. I can respect that, Drew, and I think that's a proper balance, and it's good that you have a set standard for yourself as to when you show. Oh. The live was just like, girl, we going off live for a second. Big Drew says, I've been through all the Onision scandals. He belongs in jail along with his husband, Kai. Basically. Say it again. Miguel says, if I make my views public, am I accountable for them? I see doxing as something different. As far as doxing goes, I don't, if you guys, like, when we look at the definition of doxing, it means to release information that is not already public. So if you use your first and last name while you're sending hate information and then somebody was like, Joe Schmo, why are you being a jerk? I don't think somebody should come outwardly and be like, oh, you're doxing me because you said my first and last name. Like, no, you made that public. You made that public. Canceling is made for people like Onision. Yes. Canceling is made for people like Onision, not for somebody who is just like, oh look, it's a bunny rabbit, and then takes a picture with the bunny rabbit, and then like, oh my god, did you know that rabbit is endangered? How you're so hateful. And I was just like, why are you doing that? I don't understand. Not another drama channel. Yay, you made it. This is because I don't know how to keep track of time. And clearly I said I was gonna do this live for an hour, and we're working on 2 hours. So I feel like I just, you know what? As long as I am under 4 hours, I didn't lie to the people who I said that this live was being shorter. Where is Big Drew to tell me about myself? Because I said that I was gonna make the live shorter. Oh my goodness. Do you guys think that... Oh my god, who is it? There is... Oh my god, now I forgot her name. There is a nice drama channel, an up-and-coming drama channel, who made like a 2020 prediction. If you guys know who I'm talking about, she put it on Twitter and she tagged myself, she tagged Nick Snyder, she tagged Dustin Daly, she tagged Tea Time, Tea Trigger, Fringy, everybody, and she made like a predictions thing as far as like what's the outcome of 2020 for these drama channels. She had such interesting perspective. I thought it was so interesting how she said like she predicts that there's going to be one drama channel in particular who is like possibly going to be down and dirty and try to be malicious in the way that they bring themselves up in this industry, and then they're gonna like realize the hard way that's not the way, and then like all the other smaller drama channels are gonna like force them out. If you guys know who I'm talking about, whose video that is, if you could let me know, because I forgot. Big Drew says I'm canceled. Miracle's canceled for lying about her live length. Let the millions of videos and tweets come in. I love long live videos. Yes, Bay's Talks and Tarets. Yes, not another drama channel came through. Thank you. Thank you. Bay's Talks and Tarets. If you guys don't know, go ahead and go to her YouTube video and show her some love. Send her a blue heart from Mira, okay? And tell her I appreciated her perspective, because I'm not into that realm of things. Like, I'm not into like tarots or psychics or anything like that. But I did appreciate her commentary. So for that, I'm like, oh, I definitely have to support you just for the sake of, of what you're doing. But it's not my lifestyle particularly, but I can definitely respect her hustle. And I thought the way that she did the whole thing was very interesting. And it didn't feel scary, because that stuff scares me. Yeah, she did a great job. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should reflect on this, because at the end she was like, if any of this like struck a chord with you, and I'm like, nothing really struck a chord with me, but I felt like they were good life lessons. And the fact that she said everybody for the most part was going to be successful, and I was like, wow, yay, success, yay. Huh. Wicked Tess, I saw her follow-up tweet but couldn't remember who it was. She was basically saying, I told you so. Talks and Tarots, I'm gonna check her out. I loved her advice at the end. Yeah, it was really good advice. Bay Lucille, yes, she's very good. I think the smaller drama channel conversation starts to the second half, so like I think the whole thing is like 50 minutes long, and then the smaller channels start at like 23 minutes. But the whole thing is good. I thought the whole thing was very interesting. Yeah. And then she said that it's kind of hard to do these things with like a group, so she offers to anybody who wants to do a live, so she can do like a one-on-one thing. But again, yeah, girl, I don't think I could be the one, because that stuff scares me. I'm gonna say it again. That stuff scares me. So it's not gonna be me, but I'll watch everybody else subject themselves to that stuff. Though, you go ahead, girl. Okay. I'm still waiting on a couple friends' opinion in regards to me going to the YouTube video creation, but my Ouija has been acting up. Miguel, let me tell you something, okay? My dad, his ex-wife, used to love the Ouija board, okay? She loved the thing. And she was always like, sir, come and play with me. And he was like, hunty boo boo, I'm not gonna be the one. Ask that thing who's behind it. And why did Satan pop up on the board? That should tell you right there. Leave it alone. See, Amy's phone's messing up after I said the Ouija board. You see? Look at that. Evil. Big Drew, thank you for Nick's party. I wouldn't have found my icons like Tea Trigger, Tea Time, and Miracle. Yeah, thank you, Nick. Nick is such a sweetheart to me, guys. Listen, I don't care what's going on. Nick Snyder has never done wrong by me, and I'm still gonna tell him about himself, but I love his channel, and you can screen record me saying that. Say I'm on his payroll if you want to. Nobody's paying me, because if that was the case, I wouldn't be going back to work. Have a nice day. Amy living in Chrysalis says, if y'all want drama, I did a bunch of brand call out in my last 2 live streams. Guys, go ahead and support Amy. We're gonna go ahead and support her, okay? Hunty Bobo, yes. My dad didn't say no Hunty Bobo. He has like this heavy West Indian, had this heavy West Indian accent, and you guys would have loved my dad if you met him. I love my laptop. Please don't say it again. We're not gonna say it again, I promise. I think I met Champagne Taste. With all the ghosts and demons we seem to be dealing with in this beauty drama community, the Ouija is a tool, not a weapon. Can we just, when did everyone decide they want to be like spiritualists and then start using sage when they don't know anything about that? Can we just talk about that? Don't start touching things you don't know what it is, okay? Please don't, because people don't know what they're inviting into their household, especially if you don't listen. I'm not gonna go on that. Y'all do what you want to do, but you keep your oogada boogada scooby doobies over there, okay? Away from me. Not me, fam. We pray in this house. All of a sudden, the other channel showed up in my feed. Big Drew says, all you have to say, Miracle, is where are the checks supposedly cashing in? Yes, I'm gonna say that next time. Like, I need to get paid. I will give them my address. We have Cash App now. There are receipts. You can have my number. Girl, you need to get merch. Guys, I will get merch eventually, but I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys like really quality stuff. So I want to make sure that I like research wherever like I'm getting the stuff from, because I want you guys to feel like you're wearing like clothes, like not just a t-shirt with like Mind of a Miracle on the front. I don't want it to be basic. We can't be basic out here in these streets, okay? But thank you. I'm definitely gonna look into that test sooner than later. Yeah, but I also, guys, I want you guys to know that I'm making this content for you too, and because I really like to engage with you guys. So I don't want you to think I'm just trying to sell you out or whatever. Like, I actually genuinely love making videos on YouTube. That's why even though it took me 8 months for this to even turn into anything, I still kept making content because I loved making content. Let's see. What are you saying, guys? I cannot say. I won't even watch the movie Paranormal Activity. Keep that oogala boogala over there. You can have it. No. Okay, I'm gonna tell you another insight thing about me, guys. When I am extremely afraid, I fall asleep. I've done that since I was a kid. That was the way my mom, like if I was being bad and I wouldn't fall asleep, my mom was like, oh, let's watch Child's Play. Let's put on Scream. Let's put on Freddy Krueger. And I'm like, okay, night, Modichuga. Me and my baby self was like, I'm taking a night right now. Night. So I was not going to watch those things to torment me. And then it actually started happening as I was older too, because it's like a defense mechanism when I'm watching horror movies and stuff. I just knock out. But then I realized I can't do that because I have an overactive imagination, and my dreams are far worse than what I see actively. Like for a long time, I even had to stop watching like Law and Order Special Victims Unit because like my can't do it. No. Big Drew says, yes, Miracle pops up, and I was like, this thumbnail pops off. That's why. The thumbnails are my favorite parts to do. If you're collecting those checks, Miracle, I want you to know from the bottom of my heart is my silence could be Amanda. I will tell you first if I'm receiving the paychecks. Cash App is public, and that's the hot cocoa, basically. Oh my god, I skipped. I cannot see. Paige says, I remember when my friends in high school wanted me to play the Ouija board at midnight, and the Ouija board movie came on years ago, and I'm like, watch spirits come after me the next day. You see, you don't mess with that stuff. These screens ain't basic. You should do pillow. Yes, Tracy, I have it in my mind to do comfort pillows, and somebody else asked me also to do aprons. So much ugly and basic merch out there. Yes, and I can't be one of those. I need to give you guys quality. I second this. You gotta have one that says Hunty Boo Boo. Brittany, I have to provide. I haven't bought merch from a creator I enjoy, but if they pop, I'll look into it. Big Drew, I will make sure that I provide the heats. And then you guys, I want you guys to feel comfortable in telling me like, girl, this ain't it. This ain't it. You need to do better. I did that for my 5-year-old, no longer works. Paranormal Activity killed scary movies for me. I can't do them anymore. No, it's not okay. I can't do that. I refuse to use Ouija boards. I just don't think that you're inviting something good into your life, but I don't... Okay. I'm not gonna make friends here. Let's talk about this. Why do people think that Ouija boards ever invite something good? Just look, take all the scary, the spirit stuff away. Think about how you have to present the thing for the things to come, okay? You gotta be in dark rooms with candles and all the seance-y things. What about that screams, oh my gosh, healthy environment, happiness, safety? What about that says, oh, my dead loved ones are coming to talk to me, how nice? No, it seems scary all the way around. No, if it feels bad, it's probably bad. Don't come for me. Keep your oogala boogala things over there. Again, we pray in this house. I swear we have house gremlins that hide stuff. You can always sign with killer merch. Oh god, then you guys are gonna be saying that your stuff's not coming, and then the tags are gonna be sticking up and people are gonna be mad with me. No. Okay, people, the Ouija board is a joke, sort of, maybe. Grin. How old am I? How old do I look? Old, probably. Miracle in chat's been fun. Oh, Big Drew, have a good day. Come back and watch us over again. I'm not. I will stop the live maybe in like 30 minutes, okay? So you won't miss that much. I stay far away from such things. I'm with you. Yes, Gwen, leave it alone. I have a Ouija board. No one's allowed to touch it. It's for looks only. Wicked test. If you want to, burn it. You're supposed to burn it, bury it, get rid of it. Amanda Sky says the same way people believe in genocidal maniac with a benevolent is a benevolent. Okay. Amen. They're scary. They think it's fun and games because they don't know what it's about. You guys, the people don't be really knowing, and it's scary. Because I'm gonna say this again, you guys. Again, I'm sorry because my views are my views. I have a religious inclination, but the greatest lie that Satan ever told people was to convince them that he never existed. Okay, so when you play with that oogala boogala scary bye-bye stuff, you can go ahead and not question why things don't go right for you. I haven't used it once since I was a kid. Those are just focuses. It's all fun and games until somebody gets possessed. Exactly. Like, we have a childhood story, like my childhood story, I had a friend who had the Ouija board, and my dad, like, let me go everywhere, like, everywhere without fail. It was okay for me to go. Like, he never said no. And this one time, he was like, no, girl, you're not going nowhere. And I was livid. Why the next day I find out that they started playing with the Oogala Boogala board, and then there was random phone calls and possessed demon voices coming from the phone and light bulbs exploding, and my friend's mom even attested to the fact that the light bulb exploded after this demon voice screamed on the phone. No, God was protecting your girl. Have a nice day. Melanie throwing shade 80% cotton merch. We are going to have 100% cotton merch. And it's gonna be on the tag. Yeah, guys, listen. You won't see me burning no sage in my house because I don't know nothing about that. And we are not going to be burning no cotton in here either. Amanda says, I meant absolutely no disrespect to anyone, by the way. I was talking about fundamentalists across the board. No, I respect that. Your kitchen merch goes with your cooking and talking videos. Yes, we're gonna have some aprons, and maybe I'll actually show up in the kitchen again, probably this week, because this week I actually have to cook. So, somebody asked if I can make a vegetarian dish, so I'm probably gonna look into some recipes because we just had soup this week, and I'm like, I don't know if everybody wants to eat soup again in the house, but I feel like soup's a good option. Couple double oven dope oven mitts. We love oven mitts. I'm so bad with them. Like, I usually use the towels that wrap over the stove. Those are the ones I usually use, but oven mitts would be cute. Make a salad. It's vegetarian. Miguel's making everything seem simple. No, we don't want no salad over here. Bump salad. Melanie got jokes. 10-10 merch. I should have 10-10 merch. And I'm selling clocks that don't actually take batteries. Because it's always going to be 10-10. 10 out of 10, guys. 10 out of 10. And if you guys can do me a huge, huge, huge favor and then give this video a thumbs up if you guys haven't already, I appreciate you. I say make Portuguese food my favorite, but it all has meat in it usually. I would have to look up some recipes, honey, because Portuguese food is delicious. Make it a complex salad and challenge yourself. Complex salad, listen. I can't challenge myself out here. Cooking's already a lot of work. I feel like 1010 is gonna be our inside joke because like not many I rarely film in my room now. So only you guys would know. I never had it. Portuguese food is so good, especially Portuguese barbecue. Oh, scrumptious. Gluten-free. Oh, gluten-free. Do I even know gluten-free things? I gotta do some research. My friend has a gluten intolerance and she made these gluten-free brownies one time and they were the bomb.com. I have to ask her for the recipe. Actually, I don't know if I really talked to her now, so I might have to just look it up. I heard a hissing yes, a night one. No. No. Portuguese food has many rich vegetable dishes. Yes, I have to look into some recipes because usually most of the foods that I make are West Indian based, or like they're like Americanized Italian variations. And once in a while, I might do a Southern cuisine something. I used to like the tail end of my apron for oven mitts, like women did in the olden days. I'm not beyond that. I don't even have an apron in my kitchen. I'll be like, my skirt's long enough to grab the ghetto. I always need a girlfriend, yummies. No, we're not gonna Celtic. No. No more scary stories. Could someone explain the deconstruct food dishes? What the mac and the cheese does that mean? What? Wait, I got lost. What the mac and cheese does that mean? I don't know. Peruvian food is the bomb. Jennifer is here. Wow, yay, everybody send a blue heart for Jennifer. Jennifer is my mod fam who I took a chance with and she wasn't a troll and I love her so much. We were talking before about Cole, but somehow it started turning into like paranormal stuff and I keep trying to discourage that conversation because it scares me. I know, everybody is so sweet, Melanie. That is amazing. Yay, for all the support. Everybody is so loving and I keep seeing regulars and that makes me happy. So I am so grateful. Yay, look at all this love for you, Jennifer. Look at that. Yay, everybody send love to Jennifer because she's a sweetheart and she's not a troll. Italian dishes are good. Vegetarian options. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do something Italian based. And then see if I could, maybe I should make, fun fact, I used to back in the day, I never told you guys how old I was. I just turned the grand age of, how old do I look? Let's see, let me get insulted first. How old do I look to you guys? Does 2 streams make me a regular? You are at home. 27, we have a 25. Dang, you are family, so feel right at home. Russian dishes are good. I haven't had any, have I had Russian food before? I don't think so. 25, 24, young, young. Well, you guys are spot on. 23, oh, I like that one. We're getting younger. No, I'm 25. I just turned 25. Should be at 10:10 a.m. for the morning chats and 10:10 p.m. Oh my god, that would be good. That would be on brands. But I'm 22. Oh, we're getting even younger. Yes. 25. I am the ripe, supple age of 25. I am, what do you guys think my sign is? Even though I just said I'm not into that stuff, what do you guys think my sign is? What do I come across as? It's 10:18 and I'm about to make some banana bread. Yes, Jennifer. Please, if you are you using the recipe that I recommended? If you are, tell me. Am I a baby? You think I'm a Cancer, Gwen? Hard to tell, black don't crack. Okay, you can see the baby face. Oh my god. Is it 5:19 in the evening or the afternoon? I hope not in the morning. If not, well, thank you for being here. Dedication. Someone anyone can tell, put my 2 picks on my 4 profile, I will. Pisces, you think I'm a Pisces? We have a Libra, we have a Virgo. Cinnamon and pumpkin. Oh my god, that sounds delicious. I was gonna say Cancer too. I'm a Cancer and I was gonna say Cancer in the morning. Oh, oh, Amanda's good. I am a Scorpio. Amanda's good. Yeah, I am a water sign, so the Cancers weren't wrong. And guys, I am like, it's crazy because my cousin is a Cancerian and she tells me all the time, she was like, you don't act like a Cancer. And then on top of that, she did like the whole like astrological thingy, and I came up like as a true Cancer. I mean, a true Scorpio. Like everything, my rising, my falling, my Pluto, my everything is Scorpio. I'm like the queen of the Scorpions, but I don't act like one. And then she was like, oh, that's because you're an October Scorpio. They're different from the November ones. And I'm like, okay, whatever that means. Miguel, shout out everybody, send us a sun for Miguel. Miguel's here at 5 o'clock in the morning. I appreciate you. My rising, I think my rising is Gemini, so I appear as a Gemini to everybody. But I'm Scorpio. October Scorpio. Yes, for the sunshine for Miguel. Yay! Homebodies. Cancers do mean homebodies. Cancers are the most sensitive out of all of the signs, in my opinion. But they're sweet overall. I'm all fire signs, which is funny because my personality doesn't match that. That's why I say I felt that because I feel like I don't fit the description of what a Scorpio is, so to speak, but I'm like a true Scorpio, apparently. So it's so weird. Thank you guys for sending love to Miguel. I'm different. How now? What's wrong with us Novembers? I don't know. I don't say it, but my cousin says that November Scorpios are more firm. So that's why Amanda knew, because a Scorpio knows a Scorpio. But I don't know. She says that November Scorpios are like stronger in personality. Like they're I didn't really understand it because I'm like because I don't look into that much. I'm like, we're the same, and most of my best friends are November Scorpios. Look at all this love for Miguel. You guys are so sweet. My best friend's November Scorpio. Firm for sure. Putting it nicely. So I guess what were my negative traits? Apparently, what is it? I just basically I don't take stuff from people. I guess like you're very powerful minded. I think they claim that October Scorpios are more soft spoken than the November ones. Like the October Scorpios will like plot your demise from the background, and the November ones will outwardly be like, I hate you. Apparently. Yes, game, recognized game. I appreciate that. Zucchini bread sounds delicioso. Yeah, everybody says that about November Scorpios. You don't want to make them mad. October ones be like, I don't care. I'm going to just sit in my corner. We have to get online chat and share those recipes. Oh, maybe I should put that in the notes. The recipes in the notes. Jeffree Star is a November Scorpio. That's why I like Jeffree Star, but I don't identify because I'm all by my lonesome in October where everybody is happy and there's apple picking. November gets too cold, and that's why everybody be angry over there. Except for Amanda. We're putting Amanda on a league of her own. She can come into the October realm. You don't like alternative olden forms of communications, also negative trait you have. Actually, really? Alternative older forms of communication. I actually like, can I say, I actually am a sentimental person. So like, I even, I have a lot of international friends, so I bought these global forever stamps or something. So I like handwrite letters all the time. Like that's my thing. So, but I prefer talking over the phone than texting. So I don't know if that applies to me. Miguel, you're wrong. Have a nice day. See, everybody's saying that November Scorpios, they got something about them, except for Amanda. What about Miguel? I don't understand. No, I'm playing with Miguel. Miguel's funny. Miguel's still talking about the Ouija board because that's older forms of communication. And I don't know why Miguel's so fascinated with this boogeyman creation that the world has. We have to, so we had someone donate to our cruise funds. We have not had any further plans. Maybe I'm really working on making that a real thing. Maybe when our group chat becomes settled down and I can know how people are feeling about each other, because it doesn't seem like the drama channels who don't like other drama channels are in the mental space where they can get along right now for me to form a cruise trip. So I have to get an open list on who's potentially going to come, and then hopefully people will come. I don't know. No, Miguel's funny, guys. How are we doing? Miguel's really funny. You think it would be awkward? Because my whole thing is, like, think about how this could work, yeah? If we do a whole trip somewhere, yeah? But on a cruise ship, the way the cruise is set up, there's so many different types of people. And the boat is, like, sometimes, like, 11 different levels or something. So if we don't like each other, we can go off into our own corner and won't have to see each other for the rest of the boat ride. You know? Like, I think that's like, and then there's security, okay? If you do something wrong, they'll put you on a plane to get back to the US. There's floaties. The only thing we really have to worry about is if, like, somebody throws somebody overboard, but I don't think that's gonna be a thing. So I think, because, like, if you go on vacation somewhere, right? Like, say we're all gonna go meet in, like, London or something, yeah? That's just an example. Like, London is so big that we're not, like, forced to actually talk to each other. So I also want it to be, like, a controlled environment to where we have to somewhat see each other if we choose to. But we don't have to interact with each other either if we choose not to. Jennifer, oh my god, you didn't have to. Thank you. You were so sweet. Oh, to our cruise fund. To our cruise fund. Thank you. Oh my god, everybody send Jennifer a heart. How? Oh my god. My daughter is a November Scorpio, and you're absolutely correct. See? It's about those November Scorpios. It's too easy to trip someone over the side. Cruises are wonderful and great food. That's what I'm saying. And you don't have to pay extra for food. I can't do scary movies, but I watch a YouTube movie review and it's like the same. You have to. I talk about her channel all the time, which is Kenny JD, but she does this thing called, like, Movie and the Beat, or Beauty and the Beat, or something like that. And then she, like, talks about, like, really crappy movies while she does her makeup, and it's so entertaining. Listen, our cruise fund is growing. We're at $30 towards our cruise fund. It's more than what we had before, okay? Don't do a live and you should be good. Yeah, well, I mean, somebody will do good. Whoever the follow-up drama channels, they'll do good because they'll make a pretty penny. I think if we didn't do a live, we should be okay. Or, like, if I hear somebody's doing a live, I'm going all the way to the other side of the boat. I'm going right to my room. I grew up in Galveston. Where is that? I have to get going. See you soon. Have a good day, Amy. Take care. And guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and show Amy some support. She has a channel. I've never done a super chat thingy before. I'm glad it worked. No, Jennifer, thank you. I'm so grateful. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. And then, listen, we are going to make moves towards actually having our cruise thing. Gulf Coast, Texas. Oh, you have learned me today. Yeah, Bad Movies and a Beat. Yeah, those videos are really good. I'm glad you watch her too. Oh, she's so funny. I love Kendall. Sima says, fire signs are more dominant in their personalities. They're more secure and love attention. Probably so. Me, I'm a water sign, but I feel like I'm mad laid back. I'm so malleable. I'm just like a noodle, a wet noodle. Feel like I can't non-committal. Team Cruise, yes. We're gonna have a T-shirt that says Team Cruise, and then we gotta have a battle royale, and then it's gonna isn't that was a thing, right? Battle royale was a thing. And then there's gonna be like a huge another one of those YouTube like boxing matches. We'll have it in the middle of a cruise ship so that all the drama channels can fight it out, and I'll just be the referee and wear the cute costumes on my overly plump body. I'm an air sign. Air signs are so nice and free. I don't know. I feel like I identify with everybody. They're so nice. I am a CA certified at home body, probably making banana bread at 11:30 p.m. on a Saturday night, but it's snowing here in Connecticut. Oh, you are in the tri-state area too, New Jersey. It was also snowing here earlier too. Oh, certified Cancer. Okay. Yep, water signs have to unite. Fortnite, I think. Battle Royale. Kenny reminds me of my friends and the conversations we have together. That's why I really like Kenny, because she makes me feel like like we would be friends in person, and she has the same like dry humor as me. But I feel like from what she portrays on YouTube, I feel like I would be the more like loud one. New York. Hello, neighbor. We need to make that a thing. That's a dream of mine too. We gotta go eat some food. Anytime I meet people, I'm like, let's go eat some food together. Oh, you found your hearts. That is so cute. I'm hungry. It's 11 o'clock. I'm thinking about food. What about Chinese astrological ones? I'm a dog sign. The year of the dog. April Fool's baby. Oh, that's cute. Cancers and Scorpios are supposed to get on really well together, so that makes sense. Most water signs too. Most water signs. Pisces are on a league of their own, but I like a lot of Pisces. I have a brother. My brother is Pisces. My sister is a Cancer. My cousin is a Cancer. I think my dad. What was my dad? I don't remember what my dad was. Oh my god, let's eat. Yes, we have to go eat together. I love eating food. Food is what brings me joy. Oh my goodness. So guys, I'm probably gonna hold the live open for another 10 minutes. So 10 minutes, because I have a thing to hold my word true, and I can't stretch this to like 3 hours, or I feel like people will cuss me out. Oh, we have a Pisces. Yay for Pisces. Water signs. Leos. Yay for Leos. Leos are very, very, very powerful. Do you like attention, Wicked Tess? Because people say that Leos like attention. I don't think that's a real thing. Yeah, Big Drew will beat me up, I'm afraid. So I need to make sure. 10 minutes. 10. Pia, you watched 60 Days? Yes. Yes, thank you, Jennifer. What did you think? Okay, doesn't this season look mad intense? If you guys have not been watching 60 Days In, go ahead and do that. Okay, it's an A&E show, and it's so intense, and it's about these people who try to help to reform prisons, and they go there undercover, so like the employees at the prisons don't know, the prisoners don't know, and then they just find all the things that are wrong with this prison. And this season looks so intense. None of the prison doors lock. The prisoners are just running all over the place. It's crazy. Food is happiness, Brittany. It is. Yay, Leos. Look at all the Leos. That's when I left you. Okay, I get you. It is. And then we started watching season 1, and it was like, this new season doesn't even compare to season 1. It's so intense. Happiness when you don't overeat. Yeah. Cunt stole my username. Wait, can we just talk about your handle? I just love your handle. Yeah, sometimes I have the tendency. I stress eat, so I relate. The girls wing. Oh my god, poor gals. I love you too. I love your. Oh my god, your handle gives me life. Like I should steal that one and make that my Instagram one. Binge bed. No, food is joy. Um, I haven't eaten since like 3 o'clock, so I think I can eat now. But usually I don't like to eat so late because then my digestion is bad. This is completely off topic, but because you said you were Irish, can I just tell you how much I love Irish soda bread? It's completely irrelevant, but Irish soda bread is life. Isn't that so silly? So every time I see you, when I think of soda bread thing, Irish beer, I can't with beer. Beer just doesn't. I'm a vodka girl. Okay, I like me some vodka. Vodka is delicious. I just got from the club. It's 4:30, 4 a.m. Bless you. Bless you for being here. Give a sunshine, a sunshine for cunt stole my usernames. I cannot. I love the part of the live when we talk about food. My mom is making Where's mine? That sounds so good. Sourdough is delicious. I hate beer too. Yes, I like white wine too. I like what is it called? Dasty wine. It's like really sweet wines. Lavender. Hi Miracle. First time chatting in one of your lives, but I just wanted to say I love you. Oh, thank you for saying that, Lavender. You are so sweet. Thank you for joining the live. You missed it. We're like at the end now, but I'm so grateful that you said something. And make sure if you guys haven't already, go ahead and reach out to me like on like Twitter or YouTube, so you guys can join our chat where we continue on the conversation. We used to post it publicly, but then somebody nuked our old chat, and if it gets nuked again, then we're gonna have to move to Discord. So I'm trying to avoid that. We like Patron. Okay, fancy razzle dazzle Jessica. Okay, Patron is good, but Patron makes me sweat, so I cannot. I send you some of the veil. By the time it gets here, it'll be spoiled, and then I'll have food poisoning. What chat is it now? Oh, okay. So Jennifer, we still have Line, and it's still called the same thing. It's still called Hot Cocoa. But we just had to change the link. So if you haven't already, go ahead and reach out to me if you're not already in there right now. Yeah, if you're not in there right now, then reach out to me. But I think you should have gotten the link if you were in the old one. Have you been to Ireland? I'm from the capital, Dublin. Oh no, I haven't been to. Where have I been? I don't think I've been anywhere near Ireland. I went to Germany earlier this year. I was in 2 parts of Germany. I went to Paris. Well, not this year, last year. Yeah, back in February, I went to Paris. I went to 2 parts of Germany, and I went to Morocco. And then the year before that, I was in Sweden for about 3 weeks. But I haven't been to Ireland yet. I'm on YouTube right now. Okay, so if you have, Jennifer, if you can link some social media or something in the comments at the end of this video, then I could send you the direct link, or we can work out a way to get you the direct link, because I can't leave it posted because I'm afraid somebody's gonna delete the whole chat again. So I have to be really careful with releasing the link. Miguel likes to drink. I can appreciate you. I'm a social drinker. My mind is blowing that you're talking to me right now. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, no, I'm just a regular person. If you join the group chat, you'll get to talk to me all the time. Don't ever feel like, oh no, I'm just regular Miracle. I'll download Line now and look too. I didn't do it from the day. Yeah, definitely do that. Reach out to me any forms of the social media so I can get you the link. Because I don't think that YouTube allows you to directly message people anymore. It used to, but it changed. Good night. Get some rest and don't party so late anymore. It's not safe. Semi says, I am a Leo and I love attention. Very prideful and strong in my beliefs. I'm stubborn and I'm true Leo. See, at least you own it though. I'll leave my Twitter in the comments too. Okay, so when you leave your Twitter, and then I'll reach out to you over Twitter then. We miss the days when she gets to 100k. No, I'm gonna try to be consistent, but that's why I keep trying to tell you guys to join the live. I mean, the chat or our private group chat, because we might close it off at a certain amount of people. That way we can keep it intimate. So if you guys are in our private line chat, I'm like playing with my sock. Don't ask me what I'm doing. Like, why do I keep moving like that? I keep trying to pull my sock up because I have my ankle brace on. No, it's fine. As long as you're safe, you can keep drinking, but get some rest if you can. I don't use Facebook no more, and I'm done with, is that weird? I've been done for 4 years. No, it's not weird that you don't use Facebook. No, Facebook is toxic. It's actually like getting on Twitter level. Yeah, I only use Facebook for family or to watch like random animal memes because they have the best ones. It's very wholesome. Oh, okay. Jennifer Phillips 8 on Twitter. Okay, I'm gonna write it down so I can reach out to you, and I'm gonna send you the link. And if anybody else wants the link, you can drop your Twitter handle too. That way I can go ahead and find you and send you the link. And then if you can, please not give the link out until I get the bot inside of our chat so that it doesn't happen again. So our chat does not get deleted again. Facebook equals MySpace. Hashtag calendar. Goodbye, Miguel. That's funny. Okay, guys. Oh, we gotta change it. I'm glad you, Jen Phillips 8. I'm glad you told me, because I was just about to close out. Okay, bye, Paige. Everybody, I'm gonna head out too now because I'm kind of hungry. So I'll talk to you guys later, and then we will have our chat. And if you guys haven't reached out to me already, go ahead and reach out to any of forms of my social media that's gonna be linked in the description. That way I can add you into the group chat. But otherwise, I will see you the next time I host a live. All right, so I love you so much, guys. Bye. Bye, Miguel. Bye, Tanjan. Bye, Jennifer. Bye, Tracy. Bye, Wicked Tess, who I will see in our chat. Bye, Amanda. Bye, Jessica. Everybody say goodbye to everybody. All right. I love you guys. Bye. How do I close out of this?